Russian pilot who defected with stolen fighter jet spare parts gets $500,000 reward from Ukraine.
Here's a summary of the article.
The Russian pilot who defected from his home country will be getting a hefty reward from their sworn enemy. Maxim Kuzminov, a 28-year-old Russian helicopter pilot, surrendered to Ukraine last month, bringing with him a Mi-8 helicopter and stolen fighter jet spare parts. His arrival in Ukraine marked the end of a 6-month secret defection plot he had worked out with Ukraine, which involved moving his family out of Russia. Now, Ukraine is rewarding him with the equivalent of $500,000, Ukraine's military intelligence spokesperson Andriy Yusova said, according to the Kyiv Independent. Ukraine's parliament started the I Want to Live initiative in April 2022, encouraging Russian soldiers to surrender and offering them up to $1 million for stolen equipment, Euromaidan Press reported. What is happening now is simply genocide of the Ukrainian people, Kuzminov said in a video released by Ukraine's defense intelligence, according to a CNN translation. The motivation for my action was to not contribute to these crimes. Ukraine will unequivocally win this war simply because the people are very united.
This post received a score of 17,000, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Good, because that Mi-8 is worth $8–10 million. The intel is priceless. The initiative he took also priceless, and the spare parts that he transported worth at least as much as he got paid. Hoping to see more of this in the future.
Not only did they gain in Mi-8, they also denied the enemy the use of one, so it's more like $16 to 20 meters gain. And then there's the propaganda value, which is hard to measure and worth a lot more millions if it convinces others to switch sides.
And for enemy to train a new pilot, prob another $1 mil.
Lol, you think they're giving anyone $1 million worth of training? More like MS flight sim and a firm pat on the back with some G-force conditioning training. At the peak of the space race maybe, but the new recruits today are bottom of the barrel and rushed out. Superpower?
A real Air Force would easily spend $1 million plus on training. I guess that is the current state of the Russian Air Force.
Yeah. I think the point is that the Russian AF isn't spending $1 million per pilot on training. For Russia, this is a material loss. The cost to train another pilot is like $71.
The price is in the jet the person is piloting. Finding people is easy, but they are not putting untrained people on a 10 meters to 20 meters jet.
The Russian military in general is so full of corruption, it surprises me that fighters are even able to fly at all. I mean that the jet fuel alone, much less electronic components and other equipment getting pawned off to replace their essentially non-existent salary, is extremely common. I agree that from the perspective of the price of the plane, the training is mostly irrelevant.
Cheapest Mi-8 ever. Buy now and get free fighter aircraft parts.
And a bunch of intelligence.
So you're saying all those crude crayon maps just pointing west we recovered were actually supplied by your superiors? Yeah. My flying lessons were done with remote control vehicles.
I don't why, but the response is sounding like a Russian Arnold Schwarzenegger. Hilarious.
Get to Tharsi chopper. Yeah, okay.
I hope this news reaches the other side, and motivates others to follow his lead.
Yes, just don't know how to communicate those numbers in rubles, an infinite amount.
He got paid in money. That's enough to make any Russian infantry extremely jealous.
The key is accurately reporting the money in terms of washing machines and toilets.
10 Japanese toilets and 0 washing machines.
I thought Japanese toilets have washing machines built in?
That's why you need 0 additional washing machines.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.